Hello, Megamaniacs, it's Mr. MegaManFan back with another retro hunting adventure. Want to see what I got this week? Then check out the video, and of course, if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe link and you'll never miss a new episode every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central. Here we go. As is so often the case, we start out at HPB, that's Half Price Books. We're looking at Genesis games and Dreamcast games, GameCube games, Nintendo Wii games. Do I spot anything interesting here that I haven't seen before? Not so far. The stock often doesn't change from week to week. Looking at 3DS and DS games. And do I see anything of interest here? No. PSP games. Nothing catching my eye immediately. There was something I would come back for later, but not on this trip. If I had a Vita, I'd probably really love those games, but sadly I do not, so no Vita games for me on this trip. And looking down, we've got PS4 games. Something tucked in the shelf here. Oh, Grand Theft Auto 5. And is it complete? Let's take a look. It appears to be, but I don't know. I didn't end up getting that one. I didn't feel like spending $10. Even though that's probably a reasonable price compared to what it used to cost, so not saying it was a bad deal, just one I didn't want to take. Nothing in the PS3 games. Oh my! We've got a whole bunch of new PlayStation games that have been stuck in the shelf here. This is almost all new. Got Legend of Dragoon, Lemmings and Oh No More Lemmings, a bunch of Final Fantasy games, Fear Effect, and Evil Dead was there before, so that's still there, probably because it's $20. And South Park Rally, Spec Ops, Siphon Filter. Yeah, we got quite a bit of good stuff here. So, I ended up picking up a few PlayStation games. It wasn't something I'd planned on, but I couldn't resist a copy of Gex for PlayStation. Especially since I had a coupon on the day that I visited where you got a percentage of your purchase off. So, I actually got it for significantly less than the list price, and I was quite happy about that. You've always got to take advantage of coupons. Sign up for the HPB mailing list, Half Price Books, if you've got one in your area. They will email you coupons, and usually it's a percentage off the highest priced item you have. And it wasn't Fear Effect, believe it or not, it was Gex. Which is surprising when you consider that Fear Effect is a 4-disc game in a double gem case. Yes, you're going to see 4 individual discs in here. There's one underneath the instruction manual. There's disc 2. Let me put that back in the tray and then close the top half. Then I'll open up the bottom half and you'll see disc 3 and disc 4. Some of these old PlayStation games had quite a few discs to them. Final Fantasy VII, I remember being 5 discs, I think. Or was it 5? Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was. There was a lot of lengthiness to cramming games into CDs, which is basically, for all intents and purposes, what these are. The saga continues. You already know that I got Fear Effect. You don't know that I got Evil Dead. Hail to the King, baby. We're going to try that one out in just a second, but as you can see, instructions are in there, and both discs are in there as well. If I can flip that open, there's disc 2. I already showed you all the discs that are in Fear Effect, so won't do that again just yet. And you know that I got Gex. We'll test that one out. But if you haven't seen South Park Rally, I'm going to go ahead and stick that one in first. I've got the sound muted, so won't get any strikes while we're doing this. And while that's booting up, I'll also show you Lemmings, and oh no, more Lemmings. And we'll test that one as well. And Acclaim Entertainment presents South Park Rally. Copyright 1999, Comedy Central, all rights reserved. A big old Comedy Central logo there. Tantalus from Australia. And due to its content, should not be played by anyone. Going down South Park, gonna have ourselves time. Friendly faces everywhere, humble folks without temptation. Going down to South Park, gonna see if I can unwind. Yeah, it looks like South Park Rally works just fine, so we'll reset that, pop it open, and move on to another game. It needs to find that wobble to authorize it as a PlayStation game. It's a form of region locking. There's a very nice video about the PlayStation wobble on YouTube that you should all watch if you don't know about that. That's the whole reason mod chips were invented. So this is a Psygnosis game with Partnership Development Limited. Lemmings. And the Lemmings are going to perform a little play for us. Oh, how nice. They're dancing, they're happy. They're doing a can-can with their umbrellas. One of them's got to turn into a bomb and blow the whole thing up. Because they're Lemmings after all, that's what they're supposed to do, come on. Well, I knew that something would happen here. One of them hooks the lever. And they all fall down. Down go the Lemmings. Better open those umbrellas, boys. You need to fly. Oh, one of them figured it out. Okay, it looks like this one works fine. Actors like Bruce Campbell and shows like South Park. Probably best to not take your chances. It's a THQ game. With work done by Heavy Iron Studios. Hail to the King, and its related characters are trademarks of Renaissance Pictures. See what I mean? So what's Disc 2 gonna do? It's actually giving us more than I thought it would. I thought it would automatically say insert Disc 1. But so far, we're just getting to look at the Necronomicon. No, it didn't. Maybe this is Disc 1. Maybe I'm insane. I thought this was Disc 2. Let me look. I thought I had Disc 2 in the second tray. Yeah, it says Disc 2. Maybe it doesn't make you switch to Disc 1 until you actually start playing the game. Well, we're not going to watch the whole cutscene twice. We'll just pop this disc in, and if it starts playing the cutscene, that's good enough for me. Loading. Yeah, it's doing that alright. Come on. Okay, that's good enough for me. It works. So let's do Gex. I'm not going to do Fear Effect right now because I don't have time to test all 4 discs, so we're just going to have to cut it short with this one. Hope you're enjoying the live stream of this premiere. And if you are, thank you for watching and leaving your comments in the chat. And if you're new here, you can subscribe to Mr. MegaManFan at MMF187. I'm also on Twitter at MRMEGAMANFAN, and I'm on Tumblr at MrMegaManFan.tumblr.com, same as the Twitter handle. I appreciate all my subscribers, almost 800 as of the time I'm filming this, hopefully more by the time you're watching this. And we got the PlayStation logo, and what else we got? Do we got Gex the Gecko? Yes we do. Crystal Dynamics have licensed it to Sony Computer Entertainment. And there's their logo. Crystal Dynamics. Trademark. And we got more. We got a metallic insect zooming in on a family of lizards, including our beloved Gex, who is sitting in a lounge chair watching TV with a very blinky blink remote, which seems to be on the fritz. Because it's actually bugged, pun intended. And here, Megamaniacs, are a few more additions to the MegaManFan collection. Starting with a Game Gear game I picked up for a few bucks that I didn't previously have. So yes, I finally had a new Game Gear game to try out on the machine that Fix-It Phil fixed for me. So thanks again, Phil. And I did have to swab this one with a Q-tip and some rubbing alcohol before it would work. That is my recommendation for all retro games. Please do not spit in your cartridges or your handheld games. You may temporarily create a workable pin contact by introducing saliva onto them, but you're also causing corrosion when you do that. So please, I beg of you, clean them with alcohol and Q-tips or one of those magic erasers or anything other than trying to make a cart work by spitting in it. Also, picked this up at the same place, Shrek Super Slam. There's only one Shrek game I don't think I have, and it was on Peanut Butter Gamer's top 10 worst GameCube games of all time. I need that one and Bad Boys, and then I will have all 10 of the 10 worst GameCube games ever. And this price is misleading. I got it 50% off, so I got SimTheme Park for just $3.50. I'll show you the disc here. It's not a perfect disc, but I don't think it'll be a problem. I've had very good luck with my PlayStation games, as you've seen this week. And again, misleading because I got it for 50% off. A new Star Wars game. It's actually the first Star Wars game I have on PSP. Kind of surprised me that I didn't have any Star Wars games for it before now. It's always a little deceptive when you look at PSP games because this outer case can be messed up, but the inner disc can be perfectly fine. It's that sliding action of sliding it into the PSP and pulling it out that scratches up these cases. But that's it for this edition of the Retro Hunting Adventures. Thanks to all for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Peace.